Hi everyone, hello and welcome to the seminar. My name's Ruth and I'm from Scotland. Yes, yes, I am from a tiny fishing village on the northeast coast of Scotland, and if you know anything about us Scottish people, you will know that we are one, very sceptical, and two, very cheap. So I turned my love of a good quality bargain into my career. So now I join guests just like you on ships just like this, helping you find these beautiful items at a fabulous value, which you can take home and commemorate your cruise vacation memories forever. And I love my job. Yes, I've been at sea for 5 years now, and I've been to over 40 countries on 4 different continents, and I've been very blessed and lucky to work for 3 different cruise lines in that time. Once again, from flawless all the way down to SI2, SI3, you cannot see the difference with the naked eye. Alright, so let's talk about the types of inclusions that we can find in our diamond. There are 2 types. We have type 1, which are air bubbles or stress fractures. Now it's important to remember that not all inclusions are a bad thing, because they're going to drive down that price point on the diamond for us. And these ones, type 1s, the clear ones, are our friends, as the light can still really easily pass through the diamond, so it's not going to take away any of the fire or the sparkle or the brilliance of the diamond, which after all, isn't that why we buy diamonds in the first place? Now the second type, these are called carbon spots or black spots. These are tiny little black flecks in the diamond. This is not necessarily what you want to have when shopping for a diamond. However, if you are going to be shopping in this range, it's important to pinpoint exactly where those inclusions are. You want the black spot inclusions to be on the side of your diamond, hidden in the girdle, or deep down in the pavilion of the stone. You really don't ever want to go near a diamond that has a black spot right on the table or the face of the stone. Trust me, I have been down this road 1,000 times with guests. You will grow to hate it. You're going to fall out of love with your diamond, meaning that you've wasted good money on something you no longer are really in love with anymore, which is not what we want. Now, rewinding back to our inclusion scale, we're going to finish off with I1, I2, and I3. This stands for included, 1 being higher than 3. I really wouldn't recommend shopping lower than an I2 for several reasons. Firstly, if your diamond is riddled with inclusions and there's either clear or carbon spots, you are going to sacrifice the structural integrity of the stone, meaning it's much more likely to have cracks or chips or even completely shattering, especially when you have it in a ring. If your ring, is on your finger, you swing your hand, you crack it off something, the diamond's shattered, meaning your hard-earned money is now completely wasted. Now, my life got even better 2 years ago when I met a gorgeous South African gentleman called Jacques, and he stole my heart climbing glaciers in Alaska. Yes, cheesy but true. Jacques and I have a combined experience of over 7 years at sea, and we've been trained by GIA certified professionals from all over the world, and we regularly attend trainings and conferences throughout the year, so we're constantly kept up to date with the latest trends in the industry. We join you on board as your port and shopping team. We're here to save you time and money while having the best time, having loads of fun shopping in the Caribbean. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? I'm going to hand you over to Jacques, and he's going to tell you a little bit more about himself.
Thank you, Ruth. Hello everybody and welcome aboard. Now, my name is Jacques and I'm the other half of your import shopping team. Now, before we get started, just want to take a few seconds to give you a little bit more information about myself. I was born in Johannesburg, South Africa. I know what a lot of you are thinking. It's only jungles in South Africa, right? We have elephants as bosses and lions as pets, but that's actually not true. Now, we have the largest shopping mall on the continent of Africa. And this is where I found my love for shopping and finding great deals, right? Now, I've been working on board cruise ships for the past 2 years now for 3 different companies. Now, I've traveled to over 20 cities, 20 countries and 100 cities. So I think it's safe to say I've done my fair share of shopping around the world. Now, not only did I start working on board cruise ships 2 years ago, but I struck gold in Alaska when I met the love of my life and a Scottish beauty, Ruth. Now, together, me and Ruth has over 7 years experience of traveling and shopping in the most breathtaking ports all around the world. It doesn't get any better than this. Now, we've both been trained by GIA certified professionals from all around the world. We are constantly kept up to date with the newest trends and the newest products hitting the shelves this season. So I think it's safe to say there's no one better to help you save time and money when going ashore this cruise. Now, is everybody ready to get started with the Diamonds and Gemstones seminar? Now, what we'll be doing in today's Diamonds and Gemstones seminar is we'll be teaching you the insider tricks of the trade. We're going to teach you the things that the shops don't necessarily want you to know, but most importantly, we'll be giving the power of the sale back into your hands. I don't want you walking into the shops tomorrow and being led by those sales associates. Right? The information that you're going to learn over the next 40 minutes, you can use and take with you tomorrow in port, next week, or even 5 years from now. I'm going to hand over to Ruth and she's going to get us started.
Thank you, Jacques. All right, guys, so who here has heard of the 4 C's before? Right, so we have color, clarity, cut, and carat weight. Now, for the purposes of this seminar, I would like you to choose one C that you feel is the most important to you, and one C that you feel is the least important to you. There's no right or wrong answer when it comes to this. Some people like cut, some people like clarity. Now, the reason that I'm asking you to do that is as we go through these 4 C's, we are going to start to manipulate the price point. And you'll see by sacrificing any one small part of each C, we're going to start to drive down the price of our diamond. Now, for today's seminar, I'm going to add 2 more C's. The first being confidence, and lastly, cash or cost. Now, confidence, knowledge is power. The more you know, the more you understand, the more confident and comfortable you're going to feel while shopping in the store. And lastly, cost, the bottom line. By understanding the 4 C's of diamond buying, we're going to be able to save you a significant amount of money. All right, in the next 20 minutes, Jacques and I are going to be showing you how to create a diamond which falls directly into a price point where you feel comfortable. All right, are we ready? All right, let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to jump straight in with color. Our color scale starts at D and runs all the way down to Z alphabetically. When we talk about a D color diamond, we're referring to a diamond which is graded on the amount of color that is not seen, so the lack of color. That's this really icy, wintry white color that you see. Now, what they don't tell you in the store is that D, E, and F all fall into this colorless category. So if you walked into the store tomorrow and asked to see a D color diamond, and they have a D and an F, which one do you think they're going to show you? Of course, they're going to show you the D because it's the more expensive one and they're more rare to find. D color diamonds are the highest price point on our color scale when referring to diamonds. Now, my biggest bit of advice to you when shopping in this category is never set this in a yellow gold mounting. Put it in platinum, put it in white gold, any of those, but not yellow gold. Why? When you set a colourless stone in a yellow gold mounting, the colour actually leaks and spreads into the colour of the stone, making it appear darker. Meaning you've spent good money on a beautiful diamond only to have it appear shades lower, which is not ideal. This is not what we want. Moving on from that, we have the near colourless scale. So this is GHI, and in some cases J in certain cuts. This is a brilliant middle ground to shop in because on the upper end of the near colourless scale, above a H, you're still going to have that beautiful icy wintry white colour, but the price point's lower. You can set this in anything. You can put it in platinum, yellow gold, white gold, whatever you like. This is a great middle ground to shop in. If you want a colourless stone, but you really love a yellow gold mounting, that's fine. This is the category that you want to be shopping in. Okay, so following that, we have the KLM category. This is a faint yellow colour. This is where we start to see a little bit more warmth coming into the stone. Now, some people like it, some people don't. I happen to love it. Every week when we're in the store, Jacques and I, we find that we're really drawn towards the stones that have a little bit more life, a little bit more colour about them. Now, the price point on these stones is significantly lower than colourless, and still a huge margin between that and the near colourless. My biggest tip to you when shopping in a faint yellow category, I would absolutely recommend you set this in a yellow gold mounting. Why? The reverse of what I said about a colourless stone is going to happen here. The yellow gold mounting is actually going to pull some of that yellow out of the stone, making it appear brighter and more valuable. So as you can see, there's a lot of ways that you can manipulate the 4Cs to truly maximize your dollar and truly work within a budget which suits each and every one of you. So ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to introduce you to an in-store shopping scenario. It's important for us that we put the power of the sale back into your hands. And that's why we prepare you for the shopping experience. This is supposed to be fun. You know, you're not meant to have any anxiety about it. We're here for you. And that's the importance of all of our presentations. Okay, so if you open your Diamond Buyer's Guide and you can follow along with me, let's say for instance, for the sake of the seminar, we're going to be shopping in Port tomorrow and we're going to be shopping in Diamonds International. You have a VIP card with the manager's name Vince on it. And on the VIP card it says 1 carat diamond. So tomorrow we're going to walk into the store, you're going to hand Vince your VIP card, and Vince is going to come back and show you the best 1 carat diamond that he thinks that you want to see. So let's say for instance, he brings you back an E-color VVS1 1 carat diamond on the nose. And let's say for the purposes of the seminar, it's out of our price range. So what are you going to say? You're going to say, Vince, listen, this is a beautiful diamond. I love it. It's absolutely stunning. But I'm going to be honest, it's out of my price range. You know, I was at Ruth's diamond seminar yesterday, and she said that on the near colourless scale, above a H, I really wouldn't be able to tell a difference visually between near colourless and colourless stones. So would it be possible for me to see a G or H colour? VVS1 1 carat diamond, and he will, of course he will. He'll bring out all the cases with all of those diamonds to choose from, or he'll head into the vault and come back with 100 more H colour VVS1 1 carat diamonds. Now what we're looking at is visually identical to the original stone, the first stone that we had, but we've already started to manipulate that price point. Are you following me, guys? Is everyone with me? Right, perfect. Now, we're going to jump straight into our clarity scale. Our clarity scale for diamonds, it starts at FL and runs all the way down to I3. Starting with FL, it stands for flawless. That means that the diamond is completely clear. There are no inclusions on the inside, there's no inclusions on the outside. It's absolutely beautiful, but it, again, very, very rare to cut to. Following that, we have IF. This means internally flawless. That means that somewhere on the outside of the diamond, there will be one teeny tiny minute inclusion or flaw there, which would take intense magnification to see underneath a microscope. Following that, we have VVS1 and VVS2, which means very, very slightly included, 1 always being higher than 2. And after that, we have VS1 and VS2, meaning very slightly included, 1 always being higher than 2. And lastly, we have SI1, SI2, and SI3, meaning slightly included, 1 to 3. Ladies and gentlemen, on the scale I have just explained is where you can save an incredible amount of money. I am going to make the next bit of information extremely clear because I want you guys to get this. From flawless all the way down this clarity scale to SI2, SI3, You cannot see the inclusions with the naked eye. If you must shop in a category of an I1 or I2, I would always recommend setting that diamond in a pair of earrings. Now, the reason why I say that is because in a pair of earrings, it's a lot more visually difficult to see the inclusions. And if someone is close enough to you to see what level of clarity your earrings are, they're probably whispering something very sweet to you. And they are not interested in your earrings. All right, so we're going to take that clarity scale and we're going to put it back into our in-store shopping scenario. We're back in Diamonds International. We're back with Vince. We've got our H color, VVS1, 1 carat diamond, but it's still out of our price range. So what are you going to say? Same thing again. You're going to say, hey Vince, listen, I'm really loving this stone. It's incredibly beautiful, but it's just that little bit out of my wheelhouse. You know, what Ruth also mentioned in the seminar yesterday is that on the clarity scale from flawless all the way down to SI2, SI3, I really wouldn't be able to see the inclusions with the naked eye anyway. So that being said, would you be able to show me a H color SI1, 1 carat diamond? And he will, of course he will. He'll bring out the cases with all of those diamonds to choose from, or he'll head back into the vault and bring out 100 more H color SI1, 1 carat diamonds. Now visually, ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at the exact same diamond as we were originally, but we have chopped an enormous amount of money off of the price point on our diamond, and we haven't even started to negotiate yet. All right, I'm going to hand you back to Jacques, and he's going to take you through those last 2 C's.
Okay guys, let's talk carat weight. Now a lot of you don't understand that diamonds are priced in quarter carat increments. Right, let's start with half a carat, which is 50 points. Then we get 75 pointer or a 3/4 carat, and then up to a 1 carat, which is 100 points, and so on and so on. Now at every quarter carat increment, there is a premium price jump. Again, let me explain. Let's start at half a carat. Now this price slowly starts to creep up until we hit the 3/4 carat mark or a 75 pointer. Then boom, there's a premium price jump. Now slowly the price starts to increase again until we hit 1 carat. And then bam, there's another premium price jump. Now understanding that, how do you think we can shop or save money by shopping for carat weight? Let me tell you, it's called buying shy. Now, let's say you're in store and you're looking at an H color, SI1 clarity, 1 carat diamond. You love it, but it's just out of your price range. Why aren't you shopping for a 97 pointer, a 95 point, even a 93 pointer, just under that 1 carat premium price jump? Visibly, these stones look identical. Now, these salespeople, they are in and out these cases 20, 40, 50 times a day. So if there is a 1 carat next to a 1.3, next to a 97 pointer, they will know where it is because they have to weigh it each time they put it back in every tin. So back to our in-store scenario. Now we've moved from an E to an H color. We've moved from VVS1 to an SI1 in clarity. And we are now shopping for just under the 1 carat increment. Right, can you see how you can manipulate the price point of any diamond using all 4 C's? Right, you can take the money you've saved from 1 C and you can put it anywhere you want. A perfect example. So we've saved a lot of money in color and clarity. All right, we understand how to shop for carat weight. So now anybody who's ever wanted a 2 or a 3 carat diamond can take all the savings from color and clarity and dump it into carat weight. Do you see how we can manipulate the scale to play in our favor? All right, now to get the biggest bang for your buck, let me ask you this question. Understanding the carat scale, how do you think we can get a bigger diamond for less money? Okay, I'm going to tell you. Now, if you've already paid the premium price jump on a 2 carat diamond, why aren't you looking at a 2.15 or a 2.20 carat diamond, just under that 225 premium price jump. These are small little tricks the shops don't want you to know about. Now the last thing we're going to talk about is cut. Now this is the most important C. We absolutely never sacrifice on cut. Now shape is a personal preference. If you like marquise or radiant or a pear-shaped diamond, it's all up to you. When I talk about the cut, I talk about the symmetry and the proportion that a diamond is cut in. Now there's three perfect examples. First one is a shallow cut diamond. This is where the pavilion is much shorter. Now what happens is light comes in through the top or the table, it refracts off of the side, but it leaks out of the bottom of our diamond, sacrificing on some of that fire that we want. The next one is a deeply cut diamond where the pavilion is much longer. All right, now what happens with a deeply cut diamond, the light enters through the top or the table, it refracts from the one side, but it bounces out of the other side. Again, sacrificing on some of that sparkle that we want out of a diamond. Now what we want to look for is an ideally cut diamond, right? So light comes up or comes down through the top or the table. It refracts from one side to the other, back up out of the table, out of the top. And that gives us that brilliance, that sparkle, and that fire that we're looking for when we are shopping for diamonds. Now, I do get asked this question a lot, is how do I know a diamond is an ideal cut stone? Now, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow you have the incredible opportunity for shopping for loose diamonds in port. Now, whenever shopping for loose diamonds, I do recommend shopping for certified stones. GIA, AGS, EGL is super important. Now, as I said, I have been doing this a long time, and on many occasions I've been asked, now Jacques, I took my diamond in to be cleaned back home. When I got it back, it just never looked the same. Do you think they switched it? My first question is, was it certified? 10 out of 10 times, it's a no. Now this is very important, ladies and gentlemen, because there is a slight premium on certified stones, but it is absolutely worth your peace of mind. Every millimeter, every inclusion is documented on this certificate. More times than not, it is inscribed with a laser the matching numbers of the certificate. And it is a very important document to have for your insurance as well. So please keep this in mind.